What is up, guys? Vintage Jeff here. Welcome back to another top 5 video. My first one I did a top 10, hottest women. I decided to change it up a little bit. In this video we're going to do the top 5, the best top 5 undrafted quarterbacks. I could have went, top 5 quarterbacks all time. But you know what? The undrafted guys don't get enough love. We're always about the people first round, second round draft picks, third round, and all that. But what about the undrafted guys who earn their roles, man? Anyways. First off this video, smash that like button. If you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe. We're going to jump right into this. And coming in at number 5, Tony Romo. I know Tony Romo, he had a good career, but massively injury prone. Dude was made of glass, constantly getting hurt. I don't think he even won a playoff game. I mean, he has a 97.1, rating, which is the 4th, among all quarterbacks in NFL history, which is pretty good. So he has a, he's constantly putting up good yards, a good TD to interception ratio, which you want that in your starting quarterback. But, his whole problem was not winning in the playoffs. He had to do it. He had a good supporting cast all the time and just couldn't get the job done. Let's see. He won 78 games, which is not bad, and he made it to the playoffs 4 times, 4 trips, and goose-egged every single time. I do believe. If I'm wrong, please comment below, but I think he's never won a playoff game, guys. So it's number 5, Tony Romo, the glass quarterback. Quote me on that one. All right, number 4, guys. Coming to number 4, Jon Kitna. Some of these guys you probably never heard of. I have. I've heard all these guys. But Jon Kitna coming to number 4. Let's see. How'd he do here? Comeback Player of the Year back in 2003. I think he came in with the, I want to say he came in with the Seahawks, but he also played for the Bengals. I mean, he had some good seasons. I'm not gonna lie. I remember him playing for the Bengals, but then he got booted out whenever they drafted Carson Palmer. Then that was history. I mean, after Carson Palmer booted him out, he went to Detroit and had his first 2 4,000-yard season. And Jon Kitna, he's not known as, he's not, all these undrafted guys, they're not top shelf names, but some, some became that. Jon Kitna, nobody knew who Jon Kitna was. I don't think whoever's watching this video probably doesn't know who Jon Kitna was. But he came in, obviously undrafted, unknown, and had some stellar seasons, man. Some where he could have been drafted. He probably should have been drafted. But, yeah, he did have some very good seasons. His comeback player of the year, I think he threw for like 3,500 yards. I think 26 touchdowns with the Bengals. He had some good seasons and then went on to Detroit. And the rest is history from there. 2 4,000-yard seasons. Kitna had a good career, guys. But anyways, number 4, Jon Kitna. And now coming in number 3, Dave Krieg. Some of these guys are a little bit older for, for these young people who know who they are. But Dave Krieg, man, I tell you what, very undervalued, very, under the radar quarterback. Nobody would put Dave Krieg in this list, but I do. Undrafted guys, Dave Krieg was a monster. He had 98 career wins, man, 2 away from 100 career wins. Good Lord. And I want to say he came in with the Bears, I think he did. And then I know he played for the Lions, I want to say he did, if I remember, but it may have just been the Seahawks. Anyways, yeah, his career, 261 touchdowns, 38,000 yards, and 3,100 completions. That dude was putting the ball to the receiver's hands. Tell you what, Dave Krieg had a great career, man. Undrafted, how? I don't know. All these guys, it seems like they could have been drafted. It's crazy, this list that they're undrafted. It's nuts. And these top 2 are going to be like, holy crap, how did the people pass on these guys? I mean, I think some of them, they were undrafted, they went to the CFL and everything and, worked their way back to the NFL. But I think GM's missed on all these guys. They should have been drafted. It's crazy that they weren't. Anyways, guys, coming in number 2, Warren Moon. I know you're probably going to say, how come he's not number 1? And I'm going to explain why he's not number 1 once you find out who number 1 is. Anyways, Warren Moon, he went to the CFL. He had a tremendous CFL career. I think he did both, CFL and NFL. He had just monster careers in both. I mean, he won the Grey Cup 5 times, which isn't. You want to be in NFL to be noticed, but I mean, even in the CFL, he had just a tremendous career. I mean, winning the Grey Cup 5 times. I think he put up about 40,000 yards in CFL and like 35,000 yards in the NFL, I think. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, his career numbers, 70,000 yards, 553 yards. That's crazy. That's like, if he was to stay in the NFL the whole time, that's top 3 all time. Peyton Manning, I think, has it like 71,000. Warren Moon, 70,000 yards. If if that was an NFL, that's monster. That's Canton worthy, man. I remember when Warren Moon he came in NFL though for the Oilers. Good Lord, man, he was like he was like the dual threat. He was, I guess he was the Cam Newton before Cam Newton. He was on his feet. He had great feet, a tremendous arm. I'm surprised that he was not drafted. I mean, a 9-time Pro Bowler, that's saying something. The guy was very good. He set multiple Houston Oilers records, and too bad he wasn't drafted. All these guys, too bad that they weren't drafted, man. They deserved it. Warren Moon deserved. He should have won a Super Bowl. He should have won a Super Bowl. But yeah, guys, coming number 2, Warren Moon, and now we're gonna recap 5 through 2. 5th place was Tony Romo. 4th was Jon Kitna. 3rd place was Dave Craig. 2nd place, Warren Moon. Go ahead in the comments below. Let me know what you think they could have been. Who you think should have made the list that I didn't make on there. Because there's some that I was debating. I mean, Jake Delhomme probably should have put him 4th, but I think Kitna all around had better seasons. I mean, Delhomme was consistent. I know he played a Super Bowl against the Patriots. Good Lord, oh wait, my God, yeah, what was the Patriots? Yeah, it was Patriots. Yeah, and they lost. God, I was so hoping Delhomme would have won that freaking game. Yeah, anyways, I probably should have put Delhomme on the list, but I didn't. But anyways, coming in number 1, everybody obviously should know this, Kurt Warner. That's right, Kurt Warner, he deserves it, man. I'm so glad he's in the Hall of Fame. That guy was so good. Even though I couldn't stand the Rams, but that guy, he had just constant great seasons. I mean, he came in 99 season. Trent Green went down. They call on Kurt Warner. Who's this guy? He just comes in, just launching the ball all over the place. You get a ball, you get a ball, you get a ball. The guy was just tearing up everybody when they came in. And we all know the whole greatest show on turf. I mean, rightfully so. That team was just outstanding. As soon as Ram got Marshall Faulk, game over. I mean, he was the the cherry on top that put that team just constant playoffs. I mean, yeah, he came in for Trent Green, won the Super Bowl that same year. Not getting, I'm pretty sure they're like Kurt Warner getting like subpar, in the training camp preseason. He came in and still won the Super Bowl and had the kind of year that he did without all the playing time. That they're not going to get. Let's see. He won the MVP that same year, too. Okay, he comes in. Trent Green gets hurt. He comes in, makes the Super Bowl, wins the Super Bowl, wins the MVP. Coming in, just for an injured Trent Green. That's crazy. And he went back to Super Bowl 2001. I'm pretty sure he won the MVP there. And then the last Super Bowl he made was with the Cardinals. God, I was so hoping they were going to beat the Steelers. Man, I can't stand the Steelers. I still think they should have won. I think they got robbed with that little toe tap that I think it was Mike Wallace in the corner. I want to say it's Wallace or Emmanuel Sanders, one of the two. I don't think that second foot was in. I think they got ripped. I think Kurt Warner should have won that. But yeah, he's Hall of Fame worthy. All these guys, man, they should have been drafted. All the GMs, you better just slap yourself in the face that you did not draft these guys. But anyway, let's do a quick recap, guys. Number 5, Tony Romo. Number 4, Jon Kitna. / Jake Delhomme. I probably should put Delhomme on the list. Number 3, Dave Craig. That guy was a great, man. Oldie, back in, I think, 90s, early 90s, late 80s. He was really good, man. Number 2, Warren Moon. And then the top of the list, Kurt Warner. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys think somebody should have made the list, I didn't make the list. And if you guys have a problem with my list, let me know. If people should have been moved up, should have been moved down. I know some people maybe think Warren Moon should have been number 1, but no, Kurt Warner. I think Kurt Warner, he deserves it, man. He's in the Hall of Fame. And Warren Moon never won the big game, and Kurt Warner did. As always, smash the like button. If you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe. I got some more videos coming up, some more top 5s, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.